Good morning, sports entertainment marketing class. How y'all doing on this lovely Wednesday morning? How are you doing? Good. All right, all right. That's good to hear. Glad to see y'all in the place. Hey, Felix, good morning. Felix, I got your email. I will begin to check your folder. Hopefully, after second period today. If you want to, you can go ahead and do the attendance quiz for today. The attendance quiz is posted. Good morning, everybody. Let me see. You can go and do the attendance quiz. In announcements, I posted an announcement about being able to download Office 365 to your Chromebooks, and it should hopefully work for all your devices. But there's a link that I provided that was given to me. So use the link and you can download Microsoft Office, which will consist of probably Word, PowerPoint, Excel. So check out that announcement that I put there. I also just posted that starting this Friday, your attendance Friday, I'm not going to send it by email anymore. I'm going to put it under quizzes. So, and I will have it locked at 3 o'clock. Let me put it, will be locked at 3 o'clock. It kind of rhymes. So the quiz will be locked at 3 p.m. So the attendance quiz, I'm no longer letting it go to late that night because I don't want to be checking it late that night. And you guys have a responsibility to do the quiz. So I'll lock it You need to have it done by at least 2:45 on Fridays. But the attendance quiz is still be called Attendance Friday. I'll put the date with it. I'll put Attendance Friday. This Friday will be 9:25. So under quizzes, it'll say Attendance Friday 9:25. You go on there and you comment. That way I will have documentation of the date and the time that you did it. It will lock at 3 o'clock. After 3 o'clock, you design look. Okay. So I want to let you know that you can go ahead and do the attendance quiz for today. I'm attempt to do go over the PowerPoint. I'm gonna see if it'll let me. So we will see. I also wanted to introduce your new vocabulary terms um, for the new objective. These are you only have, I think it's only 9. You have your vocabulary terms. The very first one is features. Features describe an actual part or physical characteristics of a product. You have benefit, describes how a product or service will directly offer a user a solution. You have your obvious benefits, easy to recognize, meaning that you can just probably just notice them by sight. You have unique benefits, which are specific to the product or service. Like there are certain things that an Android phone can do that an iPhone phone can't do, and vice versa. Then you have your hidden benefits, implied but not obvious. They are there, but they're not out there in the front where you can notice them from the beginning. You have your feature benefit selling, which provide product features to satisfy consumers by offering them a benefit they need or want. You have your feature benefit chart. Now, this is a chart that provides a feature of a product or service um, and provides a benefit um, that will be received from that feature of a product or service. Then you have your market. This includes a group of all potential customers who share common needs and wants and have the ability and willingness to buy the product. There are certain, say for instance, the car industries. There are certain cars that appeal to a certain market. Like we know that a Bentleys are not, and we are probably low. I don't know. I think Charlotte has a Bentley. Charlotte or Raleigh has a Bentley dealership. You won't see them around uh, Lexington or Winston-Salem. Although there are some people who can afford a Bentley, but you wanted the dealership to be in the area where there are a lot of people who can afford that type of car. So then there's a target market that includes a group of consumers that a company desires to have as customers. So when you have a product or service, normally you have a target market, people that you want to, a certain group of people that you want to market to. So as always with your vocabulary terms, you have the option of writing them down in your notebook, or you can print them out, trim it up a little bit, and copy and paste. Paste them in your notebook. But however you choose to do it, as always, I love for you to screenshot it and send me a picture so you can get credit for doing your vocabulary terms. I want to make sure that you are going over your vocabulary terms as well. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. Okay. So make sure that you're doing your vocabulary terms. I want those written down. Yesterday, I tried to go over the PowerPoint. Don't know. It doesn't show on the presentation. I just saw it now. I went back. I don't think y'all saw it. But what I want y'all guys to do is you have new vocabulary terms. There's only 9 words. So you can either write them again, write them in your notebook, or print it out, post it into your notebook, and upload a picture. So screenshot me a picture. I don't know what's going on with this thing. We're going to try it one more time with doing so I can show you the PowerPoint. I don't know if it's going to show. And it's okay if it doesn't. Sometimes that's technology. Sometimes it's the person that's operating it. But I do my best to learn how to operate. So we're going to try it again. We're going to try it again. Can anybody see the PowerPoint? No. Put the page in the magnify. I'm going to try. Okay. We'll try it again because I remember yesterday you told me to do that. So let's see. Can y'all see it now?
Yeah.
Hold on 1 minute, guys. Okay, so you just need to copy the image and put it on the Word, and it won't do it. What do you need about? What do you need about? I have it shoot, I have a 4th-period plan, but I can come right after 2nd period. I come right after 2nd period, and I see if I can help you. Okay, guys. Thank you. Can y'all guys see that? Did somebody figures you say yes? Did you say?
We can,
Say it again.
we can see it.
Okay, all right, finally. Okay, guys. So this is the PowerPoint. I hope maybe some of you have already viewed the PowerPoint. If you have, that's great. If you haven't, that's okay too. But please view the PowerPoint and do your guided notes, and you know that you turn in your guided notes. But this section is dealing with selling, and it's also dealing with how to acquire product knowledge to communicate product benefits and to ensure appropriateness of product for the consumer. So you want to be able to tell the consumer the benefits of the product. So what did you see yesterday? I was hoping that y'all guys could see the red arrows. We know that this is the iPhone. Probably was one of like the very first iPhone, or the 4 or 5, maybe 6 or 4 or 5. What do you see? The arrows are pointing out the features of the phone, like your camera. You have your rear facing camera, your front facing camera. So it shows the features, like the different apps and things. So what do you see here on this Range Rover? You see the different features that some cars may not have. So features mean a lot to consumers oftentimes, and then sometimes it doesn't. I like features. I like things. I like certain features on the car, on the phone, um, but you pay for the features. What do you see? You see that the car has, basically what I see are, the sponsors, um, and just the, I guess, the color, the background, the person that is driving the car. So the features and benefits. Features describes an actual part of a product or service. Now, benefits, it describes a product or service and how it would directly offer a user a solution. So some of the questions that people ask, well, what's in it for me? For every feature, there should be a corresponding benefit for a consumer. So if there's a feature, it should be a benefit. What is the benefit of having this feature? Define and identify. There are obvious benefits and unique benefits. Obvious benefits are easy, like it says, to recognize. Like you have your example, alloy rims versus factory grade, status symbol. I know that when I go to get a car, I normally like to get the, back in the day, before, most cars came with just the basic, like it says here, just the factory rims. So when you would buy a car, it was always a thing after you bought that car, you would go and put rims on it. Because I know I did. When I bought a car, hey, I'm going to where they sell rims at, I'm putting me some new tires on there, rims. I'm going to tint my windows. That was a thing to do probably until the mid 2000s, and people still do it today. But now, when we buy a car, for the last probably two or three cars, I have not put rims on my car because I go with what um, was on my car, because either I got the chrome wheels or the rims were, they were nice. I did not need to upgrade them. And like my now my windows, my tint on my windows, all cars usually come with standard tint, but I do go back and tint my front windows because the front windows are not dark enough, or they just put the factory tint on it. So I go back and do that. But you are wanting obvious benefits and features. Again, it was with NASCAR, example, NASCAR 200 plus miles per hour wins the race. Those are some obvious benefits. Now, the unique benefits are specific to the product or service, meaning unique. No other product has that service or that benefit. They may try to copycat. Like example, the iPhone 4S had Siri. It was hands free. Example, Victoria Beckham edition. Then there was NASCAR that had the safety seats, especially made for the driver. So those are unique benefits for a certain product or a service. Now we want to identify now the hidden benefits and feature benefit selling. The hidden benefits are stuff that you normally are not obvious. You really can't tell, like hybrid cars, better gas mileage, sketches, shape ups, their ergonomics. And again, they're dealing with NASCAR. NASCAR has provided research for automobile creation and innovation. Now, there's a feature benefit selling. This is where you provide features to satisfy consumers by offering them a benefit they need or want. Now, here is a feature benefit chart. Let's see if I can make it a little bit bigger. Okay, that's your feature benefit chart. We start off with our features. Like it says, our telecommunication equipment is the most advanced in this world. A benefit, you would not be upgrading your system for many years. We teach, another feature, we teach the most up-to-date English, which means that you will get the best English education available today. So you list your features, and then you're going to tell about your benefits. Like it says at the bottom, our products are the safetiest in the industry. You will have less accidents than any other product. So, like a benefit of a car, when you're going back to a car, you should look for the safety. A lot of times people look at how a car looks, and that's all good too. But you want a car to have safety features. Back in May, I was in a bad accident, me, my mom, and my daughter, and I was driving an SUV. So when the young lady pulled out in front of me. I could not stop. So when I hit her, I knocked her 110 feet into the woods. Her car was knocked off the road into the woods, but my car, all the airbags came out from the front, went all the way to the back of the SUV, and the motor. A gentleman at the dealership, he said, you notice that because my car, I hit her head on with my car. So normally there's a motor in, there is a motor in your car. And when you hit at such an impact, sometimes that motor will come towards you. But my car was designed to where at the impact of the speed that I was going, the motor moved away from me. So it did not injure me. And even though my car, one day I'm gonna show you my car, I'm gonna post some pictures. It was totaled and mangled. We came out okay. Although my mom broke her wrist and had some things going on with her leg, we were blessed to come out of it. So safety features, one of the things that I look for with, and that was an Infinity, I like how it handles going around curves. It's designed to hug curves, and there are safety benefits. So anything, any product that you want to know, what are the benefits, what are the features? And a lot of times we go for the features. Again, this is a feature benefit chart example. Now, we know that our phones look very different today, but probably your parents started off with what was probably before the iPhone came, your Nokia. I don't know, some of y'all know about Nokia, some of you don't. Nokia probably was one of the ones who came into the game first. Then you had your Samsung Blackjack. I don't know about the Blackjack. I had a Blackberry. So I've had a Blackberry. I think I still have my Blackberry. It's called Blackberry Storm, the one that I had. Then we had the Palm. So there was different types of phones that came out. And then all the wow factor was the iPhone. So all of these, and some people still, I think, carry their BlackBerry. Nokia is probably still in the game. Palm is doing probably something a little bit different. But all of these list of features, do they have GPS? Now the iPhone didn't have GPS. That probably was like the first like the iPhone 4 or maybe iPhone 5. But they did not have GPS, but you see Nokia did. Palm you had to add on. So when you're looking at a benefit feature chart of a product, you will be able to see, does it have this or can you add it on? So you want to see how it compares with other products. So it's always a good idea to look at reviews, to look at comparison charts to see how what you're wanting, how does it match up with everything else. Even down to a home phone, you want to see, what are the benefits. Okay, so I always look at that. Definitions, we have your definitions here. Identify sources of feature benefit information. You have what is called Angie's List. I think I briefly have looked at Angie's List. This is a person that designed a list of different products and services and how they rate. So then you have your consumer reports, you have your company websites, you can go on whatever product or service that you're interested in buying. You can go on their website, also do reviews. Anything that you're wanting to possibly purchase, do Google it. Say, what are the reviews on a 2020 Lamborghini? Or what are the reviews on a what is it, Android, the Note versus the iPhone probably 12 getting ready to come out or whatever. So you have blogs, you have social media, you have Twitter. You need to know to distinguish between the features and the benefits for services versus those tangible sport event products. So for example, you have your service, you have your like sports spa or gym. The features are you have your massages, you can get yoga, take yoga classes, weightlifting classes. The benefits are better health, fewer injuries, better performance. Products like golf clubs. You want to look at the features. Are they loft? Are they weight? Are they graphite versus steel? Wood versus irons? The benefits would be: do you want better control, durability, backspin, low score? So these are some of the things you look at the features, and then the benefits of a service. This is the service, like a spa or gym. This is the product, like golf clubs. but you need to look at the features and the benefits. But if you're somebody who doesn't care about, the features, some people take a lower grade product or service because they don't care about the features. They just want to, get something done. So you describe how to prepare a feature benefit chart for a product. You need to identify each feature. You need to align each feature with the benefit, keeping in mind your target market customers. You need to explain the importance of understanding why people participate in and attend sports and event. Well, we know the target market. It helps you to key on your customers. Marketing planning, where to market the products. Economic analysis. You have your health. Reasons why people are motivated to participate in the sport or entertainment event. Health, entertainment, social facilitation, being able to socialize with others, personal improvement or achievement. Then you want to describe the techniques for identifying sports event motivators. You have your surveys, your social media, your blogs, face-to-face, sampling, focus groups, promotions. Lastly, describe ways that salespeople can use sport event motivators to sell products. How they get people to want to use their products. They give out samples. They give discounts. There are testimonials, whether they're paid by a celebrity or they have people who've already tried a product and they're like, yeah, I will give you a testimony. Endorsements. These are again dealing with people, actors, celebrities doing commercials. Then you have your exclusive, prestige, your patronage. So there's different ways of getting people to sell products or to try your products. So what I would like for y'all guys to do is make sure that you have done your guided notes. Let me see. So make sure you've done your guided notes for 1.05. Let me see. Did we learn about the iPhone? Did we do the one about the iPhone? I don't think we looked at the iPhone. Let me see what we got. So we looked at logos yesterday, and we saw that Nike came up with a logo back in the early 70s and it only cost them $35. Now, and I'm wondering if that designer is still getting royalties from that logo. I'm sure Nike paid her well, but I'm wondering if she's still getting paid or that was just a one-time thing. I want to show you this other clip if I could. And we know about the iPhone X, so I want y'all to, I'm gonna share it.
10 years after debuting the first iPhone, Apple is introducing the iPhone X. The iPhone X has a glass front and back, it's made of surgical-grade stainless steel, and comes in two finishes, space gray and silver. It's dust and water-resistant and has a 5.8-inch edge-to-edge display. For the first time, Apple offers an OLED display, calling its Super Retina display, meaning more accurate colors and image uniformity across the screen. The iPhone X is the first iPhone without a home button. Instead, Apple is using Face ID. A depth-sensing front camera will unlock the phone by detecting the user's face. Apple claims that the iPhone X will know what your face looks like from all angles, even if you alter your appearance. Apple says that the chances that someone can trick Face ID and break into your phone are 1 in a million. The new Face ID feature is also used to authorize Apple Pay and for a new feature called Animojis for messaging. Animojis use Face ID to layer facial expressions onto emojis. You can pick from a dozen different animated emojis to operate with your face. Let's talk cameras. Apple is introducing portrait lighting, letting users select their lighting effects. Lighting effects can be added before and after the photo is taken. The selfie also got an upgrade. Portrait mode and portrait lighting are now available on the front camera. Video is vastly improved as well. Video can be captured in low light mode and in 4K. So what about the battery? The iPhone X has wireless charging thanks to the new glass back. It also has a battery life 2 hours longer than the iPhone 7. Apple introduced a new wireless charging system called AirPower, which allows you to wirelessly charge multiple Apple devices on one mat at the same time. Finally, the price. As rumored, pricing is on par with what you'd expect to pay for a high-end tablet or a low-end laptop versus a phone. The iPhone X is roughly $200 more than the iPhone 8 Plus. All that said, this new phone does look pretty awesome. The new iPhone X starts at $999 for the 64GB model, with a larger 256GB option costing $1,149. Pre-orders begin on October 27th, and regular sales begin November 3rd.
So how many did y'all get to see? I guess everybody saw the video. How many of us on here are iPhone users? How many of us are iPhone users? Put it in the chat. Okay, so Felix, Karen, Austin, Caesar. Welcome, Caesar. How are you? John, it's okay, Johnson. You Samsung, you like my husband. You don't want to come on over to the iPhone side. Who else? I'm sitting. Let me look at something. Lena, hey, Lena. Make sure, guys, y'all do the attendance quiz as well. Okay, so all the iPhone people, probably when was your who had an iPhone 4? Well, y'all probably weren't old enough to have an iPhone 4. None of y'all were old enough to have an iPhone 4. Y'all probably weren't old enough to have an iPhone 5. iPhone 6 maybe, because the iPhone 6 is still very popular. I had the iPhone 4. Okay, so you had the iPhone 4. Do you still have it? I had the iPhone 4. I had the iPhone 5. No, I didn't have the 5. Did I have the 5? Trying to think. I may have had the iPhone 5. I want to say I had the iPhone 4, iPhone 5, then the iPhone 6. And then for the iPhone 6, I kept that for a couple of years. Usually, I like to get a new gadget every year or 2 years. Because before I even thought about an iPhone, I think it was, now I'm not dating myself, but your parents probably know too, there was what you call like a little bag phone. Because the very first cell phones were big and huge. Some people had the big phones and they were longer than my makeup case. So they were like, they were big. I wish I tried to bring one and show y'all guys. But the iPhones, they were big. They were big, and then they came to what you call the bag phones. I had one that was in and it had like a telephone, your home phone that has the cord. I had one of those, and it was like in a case. And my case probably was about the size of a notebook. So, and you would carry the phone around. And during that time, because I was growing up, probably just started driving, hadn't been driving long, 2 or 3 years. You had, people would put a little antenna on their car, help with the reception of the cell phone. Then after the bag phone came the flip phone, not the flip phone that some of my grandparents had, but they were the flip phone. They were probably still like this, but the half of it flipped. So the part that flipped open was where the keypad was. Then, so that was like Nokia probably was the one who did that. Then after the flip phone, that flip phone came the other flip phone that a lot of people have now. It's just a regular flip phone. Then after the flip phone came probably the very first, and I still got a lot of my cell phones, came with the little screen, where you could halfway text, but you couldn't really touch it. Still wasn't touchable. I think really the touchable came out when the iPhone came out. So iPhone revolutionized everything else. Then everybody else had to follow suit. So I've had an iPhone since iPhone 4. Although I have liked some of the other models like the Android. My husband has a Note. He won't give up the Note. He said he's gonna try the iPhone next time. I said it's okay. It's okay. You scared? You scared? Stay on it over there on the Android side. And if anybody who's Android, I'm not trying to, but y'all stay over there on the Android side. So iPhone has features, and everybody like this is the X Max. Okay, X Max, 256 gig. I was gonna get the 512, but I said I don't need all that because this was enough. Now I'm waiting to see what the new iPhone is going to look like. Hopefully it'll be out. Usually they do it right about in September, but I don't know. They may have scaled it back. I can't remember what the latest news was on the iPhone. So, but just getting with the phone features, everybody, what do y'all look for when y'all buy a phone? What are the features that you want it to have? And then what are the benefits of having those features? Somebody put something in the chat. What are the features? You want the space and the storage. Yes, space and storage. But okay, that's the feature. Feature is okay, the RAM. But what is the benefit of having like space, storage, RAM? What's the benefit? We know what the features are. The features are going to be extra. You have the features are extra storage space. So you can save a lot of stuff. That's right. The benefits, you'll be able to save a lot of stuff because if you get one that doesn't have a lot of space, sometimes you have to delete stuff, and especially like videos and pictures. You could be at a concert and you wanted to film, you wanted to video the concert because you want to go back and be able to relive it and show people. But you have to delete certain things off because it says you don't have enough storage space. But now, what can you do if you don't have enough storage space? You can do what? You can buy it. And Jonathan said benefits of having higher RAM is the ability to have a faster phone. That's right. That's right. So do you like that now we have in all phones now the color? We have the option of the color. Even though I still keep, and I haven't put it back in its case, even though I like a certain color, but most of the time you can't see it because of the case. Now, what are they're selling the cases because cases now cost $60 to $80. I have paid that much for a case because you want to know what are some of the features of having the features of a case. What you have a clear view. What are the benefits? It protects the phone from dropping because I know that I have a basement. My mom has a basement in her home, and it's like about 13 steps. So one day I had my phone, but I had it in this case, and I had it in. Usually I have an auto box. Now I have a light proof, but usually I have an auto box, and the phone fell from the top when I was coming down, top of the step all the way down, hit the last step, and it hit the concrete. What happened? Nothing happened because it was okay. So now with the phones, you're doing the phones, you're doing the cases. Those are features, those are benefits. What else? What other kind of products do you guys like to buy? But you also look at the features. What about? I don't know if do y'all do shoes, clothes, ladies? We do makeup. What about some of the features of makeup do we want? Ladies who wear makeup. I wear, but I don't have any on today because of the mask. It just takes off everything. Ladies, somebody tell me about what you look for in a makeup as far as the features. I want some of the ladies to type up. My guys been going. What are some of the benefits or the features that you look for in a certain makeup line? Like, some of y'all do Fendi, some of y'all do, it just depends. It's a lot of makeup lines. I'm waiting on y'all ladies to tell me, but I look for in a makeup as far as me, the feature. Is it going to make me, my features, I want it to make me look prettier. I want it to make me glow. I want the benefits. I want it to be able to, if I wanted to contour, which I haven't got really into, but does it have that benefit? Does it have the colors that I'm looking for? Is it going to last? Is it going to last throughout the day, or will I have to keep applying makeup? So those are dealing with makeup. Those are dealing with also like the different products that go along with makeup. So those are some of the things that I wanted to go over with you guys, but make sure that you have done that. Let me see what else. So we've done the video on the iPhone. We've done the video on the logos. Guided notes, y'all guys should be doing. Why do they pops back like that? There is a discussion response, and we don't have to do it today. We will that one, we'll do that one for tomorrow. I want y'all, but y'all can go ahead and be looking at it, and let me put that one I dated for tomorrow, because I don't think hey, I'm gonna date the discussion response for tomorrow. No, I'm in the wrong thing. Never mind. That's why y'all didn't do it. It's up here where I need to. Let me see if y'all already. No. So let me edit that. Hold on. I dated the wrong thing. I better go back and fix it. So everybody, if you will, you can go ahead and look at it and be able to give me some valid points. What product would you use for a feature benefit chart and why? So probably I'm gonna have y'all to come up with something soon. But what product would you use for a feature benefit chart, and tell me why? But do this one tomorrow. It's not due today, so I don't want you to do it today. But I do want you to be looking at it, to be thinking about it, so we can do that one on tomorrow. And then I also, guys, make sure that you are doing the Quizlet test review. It keeps popping back. Quizlet test review. Then we're going to be doing something with that feature benefit chart. We do that on tomorrow. But I want you to make sure, go back with definitely what I want you to do today. Make sure you have done your guided notes. You've taken care of your vocabulary. I want you to look at your Quizlet test review. So I want you to look at those links that I provided for 101, 102. I provided those, and I'm going back because I want to make sure that you are maintaining the vocabulary work that terms that we have, not just for that week or that couple of days. I want to make sure that you're retaining it. And then I want you to look at the 104 practice test review. We'll do the 101 to 105 objective test review. We'll look at that tomorrow, and y'all can work on that Friday. So look at the 104 practice test review. Open up the link below and complete it as if it were a test. So I want y'all to look at the 104 practice test review. Go ahead and complete that. So what you need to be working on is your guided notes. You need to your vocabulary. I want you to look at your Quizlet test review, and I want you to check out your 104 practice test review. Go ahead and do that, and that is something that I will grade as well. So make sure you do the 104 practice test review. The 101 to 105 objective test review, we'll do that one probably Friday. I have that as an assignment on Friday, or I may start it tomorrow. Okay, so I am going to release you just a few minutes early. So you can go ahead and get started, and make sure, I think, also your resume. Make sure that you have started gathering your information for your resumes, okay? All right. If you have any questions, you are welcome to email me we can set up a Google Meet, or you can call me, okay? Do I have any questions from anybody? I know y'all kind of falling asleep here. And if I mark you absent, please say, Ms. Hargrave, I was here. Make sure you done the attendance quiz. Bye, Phyllis. You have a good day too.
See you later, Miss Hargrave.
All right. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, hearing from you tomorrow.
I will. Don't
Okay.
worry.
Take care.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.